But my prior experience has taught me how these dinners work. If the president laughs, everyone laughs. And if the Fox News table laughs, a little girl just fell off her bike. How you doing, Bill? Yes, all the Washington news media here tonight, including the stars of online journalism. I see the Huffington Post has a table, yeah, which has me wondering, if you're here, who's covering Miley Cyrus's latest nip slip? Who's assembling today's top 25 yogurt-related tweets? 7 mistakes you're making with bacon. That's a real one, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. By the way, just before dinner, I tried to say a quick hello to Ariana Huffington, but she made me watch a 30-second ad first. Yes, a lot of online stars are in the room, but unfortunately, Matt Drudge couldn't make it. Yeah, he had a prior commitment to teach a web design class in 1997. Of course, the Washington print media is also joining us this evening. The print media are here for 2 very good reasons: food and shelter. You know, how are you? You know, some people say print media is dying, but I don't believe it. And neither does my blacksmith. You gotta meet Zachariah, he's great. Man, rough year for Newsweek, which after 80 years published its last print issue. Yeah. Time magazine might be gloating, but they really shouldn't, because Time will outlive Newsweek the way Juliet outlived Romeo. Read the play, it's very smart. Things are so tough for old media that, this is a true story, Reuters is having its after party right here at the Hilton. Because nothing says we're having a great year like having your after party at the same table where you just had dinner. With that in mind, Reuters is asking everyone here to leave a little wine at the bottom of their glass. And to be fair, print media still has a big star in Bob Woodward, okay? Gotta give it up for Bob Woodward, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, earlier this evening, a waiter asked Mr. Woodward if he wanted regular or decaf, and he said, "Stop threatening me." Also tonight, some of the big names in television news. When it comes to television news, we have a divided media landscape. Okay, Fox News is watched by conservatives, MSC is watched by liberals, and CNN is watched by the people who clean the offices at CNN. Oh, it gets worse. CNN's ratings are so low, now when the logo comes up, James Earl Jones says, "You're watching CNN? What the hell?" I have to say, in the past few years, CNN has made some very odd moves. For example, they replaced the popular Larry King with one of the scheming footmen from Downton Abbey. Pierce slides right into that show. "Oh, Lord Grantham. Oh, you'll get yours, Lord Grantham." Hey, it's good to see my old friends at MSNBC. MSNBC's Chris Matthews is here. Chris Matthews has the only show where the commercial exists just so they can wipe the spittle off the lens. By the way, during the Boston coverage on MSNBC last week, Chuck Todd stopped a pundit from speculating on unverified information. Now, there's no joke here. I'm just letting the people at CNN know that you can do that. This is a learning experience. Hello to Fox News star Bill O'Reilly. Bill's become quite the author. He's had 2 recent bestsellers, Killing Kennedy and Killing Lincoln. He also wrote a book that was not nearly as popular, The Natural Peaceful Death of Taft. What were you thinking? The truth is, Bill O'Reilly, and this is true, is now working on his next book due out this fall. This time, it's about the killing of Jesus. It'll be the first time in history Jesus' death is blamed on Obamacare. 2 quick shout-outs to PBS and NPR. Now, PBS, yes, PBS. Those PBS people love to party. Guys, if you get lucky tonight, be safe, wear a tote bag. It works. You gotta love NPR. NPR is still the #1 source for news delivered as if there's a toddler sleeping in the next room. Shh, I'm Lakshmi Singh. Shh. NBC News is in the house. Good Lord, they've had a rough go of it, huh? The Today Show let go of Ann Curry. After being told, Ann Curry said, let me get this straight. Al Roker tells the world that he crapped his pants at the White House and I'm getting fired? Al's the reason there are no more tours at the White House. They're still hosing it down. Brian Williams is here. Brian, I'm a big fan of your show, Rock Center with Brian Williams. If you haven't seen it, imagine, this is great, imagine Brian delivering the evening news on a different floor of the building, a little later, with a slightly different tie. It's a mind blower. You gotta check it out. But as I look around the room and see all the media here tonight, I realize this is all just one big high school cafeteria. That's all it is. Think about it. Fox is the jocks, MSNBC is the nerds, bloggers are the goths, NPR is the table for kids with peanut allergies. Al Jazeera is the weird foreign exchange student nobody talks to. And print media, I didn't forget you. You're the poor kid who died sophomore year in a car crash. Yeah. Cheer up, we dedicate the yearbook to you. Of course, probably the biggest story that people in this room covered this past year was the Republican failure to recapture the White House. Hard to believe the Republicans didn't fare better in the election with the support of celebrities like Ted Nugent and Meatloaf. I guess they overestimated the number of voters who still drive carpeted vans. But the Republican Party is on the mend. One rising star on the right is Senator Marco Rubio, or as he's known in the Republican Party, our black guy. Yeah. By the way, as of today, the U.S. Senate has a record number of African-American senators. Two. In other words, there are now more African-Americans in the Senate than at a Mumford & Sons concert. Thank you, younger people. Paul Ryan.
I don't understand. What's she babbling about? Who's this man?
Paul Ryan recently, he really burst through last year when he ran for vice president. After the election, Ryan said President Obama was reelected because of the high turnout of urban voters. Then when he was asked just how he liked his coffee, Ryan said, no milk, no sugar, just urban. Well, there's RNC Chairman Reince Priebus. You heard me correctly. His name is Reince Priebus. Tonight, he's sitting right in between his brothers, Lather Priebus and Repeat Priebus. Leader Eric Cantor is here, or as I like to refer to him, yet another Jewish Republican from the South. Gets old.